there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. So, we're going to be diving into the energies to pick up on the messages for you. And the pre shuffle, the card that came out was forgiveness. I'm not too sure if this is going to correlate with the overall energy, the overall message of this reading, but forgiveness came out. Nonetheless, might be outside of this reading, you might feel as if that there's a need to forgive, might be yourself, yeah, or to forgive others, wrongdoings against you. Might be for some of you, you might want to ask others to forgive you, because might be there is a situation where you operated too hastily, yeah, and forgiveness is always a good thing, yeah, and forgiveness doesn't mean also that you're going to forgive and allow others to continue to play the same role that they once played in your life that led up to you having to, you know, forgive them. It's called also for you to put some healthy boundaries up to protect self. Yeah. So, nonetheless, let's dive into the cards. Let's pick up on the energies here. Let's get a card from this deck. We're going to get three main cards, after which we're going to get the tarots for each main cards and then clarifications. Yeah. So, get comfortable. Get comfortable, Scorpio. Let's get your first main card here. And your first main card is, and we take these in the upright, obstacles and challenges, number 5. Obstacles and challenges. So there might be something in your life at this time, in your experience, that might be a bit challenging, that might be a bit hard for you at this moment, something you need to overcome, Scorpio. Let's get your second main card here. I'm also hearing like, might be the way in which you're doing things, you're called to do it differently, or might be to see things from a different perspective. We have alchemy. When I say things, doing things, see things from a different perspective, doing things differently, you're called to alchemize. You're called to alchemize. Queen Nefertiti. You're called to alchemize the energies so as to move across whatever challenges or obstacles that you might be facing, Scorpio. And as the plane go by, you will be moving. You will be moving away from this. You will be overcoming. Let's get your third and final main card here. So there is some challenges and obstacles that you're called to treat differently, to alchemize, to utilize the energies and to push them more in a more energy and a vibration of positivity. We have clean it up. Clean it up. Yeah, a deer, he has a broom. It's a number 21, could be significant to you. And alchemy is a number 38. Yeah, and obstacles and challenges is a number 5. So these numbers could be significant to you. Clean it up. What I'm getting is forgiveness. Clean it up in order for you to move forward. Alchemize the energies, the situation, so that you can move forward. This is what I'm getting here. So let's get some tarot cards here. I'm led to get this deck to use. Okay. Okay, to get this deck here. So let's get the tarot cards for obstacles and challenges. And we're going to get the tarot for each main cards, okay? Obstacles and challenges. 3 tarot cards each. We have the 2 of Wands, the Wheel, yeah, and we have here the King of Swords. With this obstacles and challenge, I'm seeing where in which like there is a cycle, something is being repeated. Yeah. Cut the cards, okay. I heard stop fighting with the cards and cut them. All right. So yeah, there is a way out. You need a way. You need to find a way out of a situation with this two of wands being here. And you're looking outside of yourself. There's the wheel is here. A cycle. Something is cyclic. If there's a word, we're gonna put it in the Now We Rise dictionary. Cyclic. Or maybe there is a word, but it's not pronounced. I might be butchering it. We have the King of Swords here. Some way forward is definitely coming into you. Alchemy. Okay, this doesn't want to go. I heard to take it. All right. I heard to take it. So we have the Page of Swords here. For alchemy. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And we have Justice coming on the fence. Let's take it in the upright for clean it up. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. The swords are out. The final card for clean it up is the Ace of Wands. Just by the overall look at the cards in front of me here, the energies I'm picking up on, yeah, there is something that might have been restricting you from moving forward. Something that might continue, it repeats itself in your life. Yeah, it repeats itself. You're moving out of that, of course, because we have the King of Swords here coming in with this old images standing out to me with, I'm going to be diving into this. Something might have caused you some heartbreak. You're finding comfort in uncomfortable situations. That is what I'm getting here. There might be some level of spying going on. Let's dive into the clarification. What card should I use to clarify? Source, Spirit. Okay. Obstacles crossing over, the Two of Wands. She's looking through the window. She wants to escape. She wants to go outside. She has the world there, and she has the bus, a picture of a bus there. She has a globe and the picture of a bus. She's looking outside of self. I'm feeling like all she needs to do is to just wheel that globe, close her eye, point on a thing, and get out of where the position she is in at this time, so as for her to overcome whatever obstacles that might be holding her or restricting her. And this is the energy I'm picking up. There is something that is restricting you from moving forward. What's going on here? For my Scorpio, what is restricting my Scorpios? Two of Wands as it relates to the obstacles and challenges. What obstacles and challenges with this Two of Wands? Okay, we have two cards. We have the Fool in reverse and Death. You see what I'm saying? You need to take a risk so as for you to start something anew. For you to take a risk in order to end some sort of obstacles, some sort of a cycle you keep repeating. Yeah, you need to take a risk, but you're not taking that risk with the Fool being in reverse. Coming into clarify this Two of Wands. This is why you might be stuck in a situation, because you might feel as if that there might be some fear as to the unknown, Scorpio. Put a debt to fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. You're called to put a debt to whatever that is restricting you from moving forward, from whatever it is that might be causing you obstacles. Put a debt to that in order to break the cycle. What is it that is restricting my Scorpios? What is it restricting Scorpios? We have the Queen of Swords. There is something as it relates to some integrity, and there is something as it relates to you coming into some sort of a clarity This clarity will allow you to move forward. There might be something that you might not seeing it for what it is, with the Page of Cups in reverse here. Yeah, the wheel here. Let's get the cards for the wheel. The wheel. Why the wheel here as it relates to obstacles and challenge? What is it going on here? On the fence is the Ten of Pentacles. And why is the Ten of Pentacles as it relates to the wheel, as it correlates to obstacles and challenges? How does it correlate to the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles with the wheel, which is also a number 10? There is something that needs to end with death being here so that you can start over. There's a cycle for some of you as it relates to a family dynamic. It could be a generational cycle. It could be something that is associated with finances and prosperity and lack mentality. Yeah, there is something that you're called to break as it relates to some sort of a family dynamics that carries itself over into your life experience, with this Ten of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups coming in to clarify the wheel. For some of you, what I'm also hearing, Spirit is saying that the wheels are going to finally turn in your favor, where for some of you, you know, you're going to come into some sort of abundance. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, new beginnings. So the obstacles and the challenges that you're overcoming, you're becoming clear as to the way forward because you're taking a chance. There is something that you're called to take a chance on that you're very reluctant or fearful of. Once you take this chance, the wheel is going to turn in your favor, which is going to bring in a lot of abundance and cohesive family dynamics, which is balance. For some of you, as I said, there is some family dynamics that you're called to break, cycle that you're called to break, that is surrounding some sort of a prosperity, lack mentality. The King of Swords here. The King of Swords, as it relates to obstacles, he's sitting here. There's a hole. The hole in the corner is really standing out to me. The black bird on the top there. You're moving from the energy of being confused as to the way forward, as having this sort of a wisdom coming into some sort of a wisdom. You're alchemizing energy. We have two cards. We have this card that flipped over, and we have the Empress here in reverse. You might be moving out of an experience with a mother energy that, you know, that is not allowing you to birth beautiful things. And it doesn't have to be your why can I speak today? Biology. Biological mother. You see what I have to do sometimes? It could be a mother energy. It could be a mother vibration that you might surround yourself with, Scorpio. That doesn't want you to birth beautiful things, that doesn't want for you to end a cycle, that doesn't want you to be abundant, with this rabbit here beside this Queen of Pentacles. And you're coming into the wisdom, you're coming into the acknowledgement of this, that this person or situation is holding you back from being abundant, from crossing whatever obstacle. For most of you, is a financial obstacle I'm seeing here. And you're called to alchemize this energy, to see things from a different perspective. What I got first, before any of these cards came out, to see things and to do things different. The Fool is here in reverse. You're asked for you to be in the upright, to take a chance, to take a risk, to move forward. even uncertain, even in an energy of fear, move forward. And that has been predominant, the energy over the other readings that I've done for the other signs before yours. Alchemy, Page of Swords. There might be somebody that is snooping around, that is nosy, that is very fast, as we say in the Caribbean, inquisitive. And this is not a positive energy I'm picking up on. Why is a Page of Swords here as it relates to alchemy? You're asked to alchemize this energy. We have the Star in reverse. You see what I'm saying? This is not something positive I was picking up. This is something that is very dark and dim. You know, this is something that is not have a positive energy. This is not balance. And why is the Star here in reverse as this? Okay, High Priestess in reverse. What did I say? I say this wasn't a positive energy. The High Priestess in reverse is an energy of you know, dark energies, nosy, you know, gossipy. This is what, you know, these are some of the obstacles that you're even might be facing at this time that you're called to alchemize. You're coming in to clarify the Page of Swords. Yeah. So you're called to alchemize these nosy energy, these gossiping energy, might be lying as well energy, that has ill intent. You're called to alchemize, to utilize this negative energy, to turn water into wine, to turn this water, this negative energy into wine, something that will work in your favor. We have the Knight of Wands here in reverse as it relates to alchemy. Somebody doesn't want you to be in a very celebratory energy. Why is this card going? Listen. We have the Hangman here. And the Hangman is in reverse. Somebody don't want you to see things from a different perspective. Don't want you to alchemize the energy. Why is the Hangman here in reverse? Don't want you to be in your element. Why the Hangman? We have the Page of Swords here. Yeah. And why is the Page of Swords here for the Hangman in reverse as it relates to the Knight of Wands? Listen, man, the Four of Pentacles coming on the fence. So I'm picking up, what did I say about your resources? Like obstacles as it relates to your resources. Listen, there's a fear around lack. Yeah, as I said, for some of you, you have to break that cycle with the Four of Pentacles coming in. Something is, don't want you to take a chance on yourself and see things from a different perspective, because if you do, you will move into the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups energy of abundance, alignment. Leaving is wealth, a windfall, leaving something for your children, you know, establishing a good lineage moving forward as it relates to wealth. Yeah, somebody don't want you to come into that, but there is justice here, and this is why you're called to alchemize the energy. And this, you alchemizing this energy, taking the chance that you need to take, putting certain things to death to birth new beautiful things. Acknowledge that this mother energy, or it could be a male in their feminine energy that might wants to stop you from coming into birthing abundance. You're coming into the wisdom of that, the knowledge of that. You're called to alchemize this nosy energy, gossiping energy that wants to stop you from moving out of an energy of lack, of fear, of whatever. Balance is coming in. Justice is here. The light just flickered. Why is justice here? The light just flickered, y'all. The Six of Cups. Yeah. The Six of Cups. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And the Hermit. Snooping. Snoopy is snooping. Listen, with the Six of Cups coming in to clarify justice, I'm feeling like you're moving in an energy where things are going to be reciprocated once and for all. Balance is coming in. Anything else with the Six of Cups? The Two of Wands. You're going within. You're not looking outside of yourself anymore with this Two of Wands. This is your first card for obstacles and challenges. You're looking outside of self when you have the Globe and the Bus there. It comes in reverse for justice. You're now going within. And this is what Source, your spiritual team, wants you to do, is to go within. We have cleaning up. Cleaning up, the energy I got for cleaning up for you, Scorpio, is forgiveness. Remember, I said in the pre-shuffle, forgiveness came up. Is forgiveness. We have the Three of Swords here. So these persons who might have, gossiping about you, breaking your heart, this negative energy with this High Priestess and this star in reverse. We have the Three of, clean it up. Why is the Three of Swords here? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you're moving out of obstacles. Not only might be obstacles in your personal life, but obstacles that others place in front of you in order to derail you, to distract you, to block you, to stop you. Ten of Swords in reverse. There is new beginning. Yeah, your prayers are is being answered. So with the Three of Swords comes the Ten of Swords in reverse. Whatever this energy stab you in the back, you're now risen. You're being risen because your answers is now being answered. Your prayers is now being answered. Sorry. The Four of Swords is here. You see the swords are out. So you're asked to clean up whatever it is that might be holding you back. If it means forgiving yourself, if it means forgiving others and move on, but yet still set some healthy, tall, strong, sturdy, deep boundaries, that's what you're called to do at this time. Four of Swords here. Clean it up. The World. The end of a cycle. The end of a cycle, whether it be generational cycle, whether it be cycle with persons who wants to put obstacles and challenge in your way, it's the end of a cycle. For the Four of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, optimism coming in, hope, joy, seeing the glass half full. This is now coming in because you clean it up. You clean up the situation by first of all moving yourself away from it, breaking a cycle, taking the chance, the leap of faith that you need to take on yourself, see things from a different perspective, alchemizing these negative High Priestess energies in reverse, alchemizing those energies, cleaning it up, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, putting up healthy boundaries and moving forward, breaking cycles. The Ace of Wands here. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Listen, and we end it right there. We have the Six of Swords. The swords are out today. Moving forward to calmer shores. Moving forward, your third eye is lit. Your third eye is lit because you overcome obstacles and challenges by taking a chance on yourself, seeing things from a different perspective, alchemizing the energies, cleaning up whatever it is you need to clean up energetically, spiritually, and moving forward to calmer shores. This is the beautiful reading. Scorpio, you got this. And you deserve all the abundance that is coming into you. Listen, if this resonates, let me know in the comments. Yeah? And until next time, do enjoy the rest of your week.